Katipunan, Katipunan, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan,
Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atin sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawan ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, tunong at tulong. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting at tigil.
This is your stop for all things pop. Catch our all-around pop culture geek, Cholo Sediaren, as he throws in some dose of what's poppin' and what's hot in the pop culture scene here on Popcorn. Munch in with us every Thursdays from 4 to 6, only here on Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM.
2 and 1. What's poppin', and welcome to Popcorn with Cholo Sediaren, your stop for all things pop, where we talk about all things pop culture from here in the Philippines to the rest of the globe. And this week, we are going to a place called Kwangya. This is really, we're back to our K-pop episodes. I think we haven't had for K-pop anything discussion aside from our recommendations in a while, and that is why I'm living my full K-pop idol fantasy right now with my hair, everything. But before everything else, this is an episode about NCT 127's latest comebacks, Sticker and Favorite, the third album. And of course, here with us today are my fellow citizens of Kwangya. We have Boodie.
NCT.
Welcome back.
Hindi NCT.
We only know Kwangya.
Espa Monster.
We also have Janelle.
Hello.
The baker of Cavite. The baker of Cavite.
Hello. Ano to, PBB?
And we have Wendy right here with us.
In a way.
Arms.
Hello.
Yes, she really looks like Wendy right now.
The
with
hair.
and everything.
It's really the hair.
So
The hair.
yes, welcome guys. We
Hello.
haven't spoken about our favorite. That's kind of
No pun intended.
arguable.
Favorite vampire.
Yes, favorite
Parenthesis vampire.
group, which is NCT in a year.
It's been a year since our last pod.
More than a year, actually. Hasn't it been more than it?
I
Has
think-
Has it been more than a year?
more than a year? I
In
think.
my time hop, the unboxing of Resonance Part 1 came up.
Yeah,
this week.
because it could
Oh
have.
my
It would have. Yeah,
gosh.
it's more than a year because it would have been like the week that we got our album.
Yeah, it's been a year since your Geno breakdown, Janelle.
Yeah, I know,
I remember
right?
it so
Grabe.
clearly.
It's been so like grabe. I look back on it now and like yeah, he's just
It was a
man.
moment.
It was a moment.
It's a moment.
Yeah. I mean, I still break down over like, but another man. So like, it just like transfers, I guess.
Yeah, but
And then,
I guess speaking of moments, yeah, before we head to the actual meat of our discussion, which is the comeback and the third album of NCT 127, I guess we can talk about, our experiences as K-pop fans, comparing to when we started in like March 2020. Ngayon, it's already October.
Pre-pandemic.
Yeah, basically
Yeah,
pre-pandemic.
pre-pandemic.
That was like a small bubble of time na we were
that
like,
doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
That was the one last good thing pre-pandemic, Neozone. That
Yeah.
last album comeback.
Yeah, true. But then like
And then,
but then most of the promos din naman like happened during pandemic now.
Happened.
Which is, like, cool.
our experience as like
Yeah.
and citizens were in the pandemic.
Mostly pandemic na.
Yeah, the highs of it, I think.
yeah, and parang the experience of having your albums delayed because of COVID restrictions.
Oh my gosh, my Neozone came like 9 months after because
But then that was that a lockdown thing or was that like a group or like group?
no.
It was Shopee.
I ordered it. Hindi. Naalala ko pa ng Neozone. I ordered it through my family.
Okay.
Sa Amazon. And then
Okay,
someone was
that's
supposed to go
why.
here.
That's a far journey.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
It ended up being with me because she had already gotten a new copy locally, and then
I still
On hand, willing to
hand.
buy on hand.
because that was
OMG.
the only version I didn't
What?
have. That was the first yata album na
oh my gosh.
I got all the versions, and it just spiraled from there.
I'll go first with how like my life has changed. I have an automatic like my body automatically reacts to 11 p.m. Like 11 p.m. like
11
honestly,
p.m.
parang about 5 minutes before 11 p.m. / 12 KST. Like there's just a silence. Like in my whole like aura na parang there's probably
coming.
something like this is why like you have to at least know if like any of the groups you follow like are having a comeback.
Oh,
like,
I have 30 notifications on Twitter. I just
Oh my
recently
God.
checked. I have 30 accounts on Twitter with notifications on. So I'm like, yeah.
But yeah, yun 11 yeah that 11 p.m. shenanigans. There's actually gonna be like one at 11 p.m. today, so like
I know we
Yeah.
might hit it pa while we're still
10:16.
recording.
Oh, we will.
Reaction.
I think we will. I think we will.
oh my god, okay. Frost by tomorrow
Oh my
by together. Yeah, and that's one like definite change in my life is that 11 p.m. is sacred to me.
But also,
11 and 5. 11 and 5.
true.
Yeah, but like the announcements usually like the teasers usually happen.
The drop.
Like, right? So like if it's like a whole comeback cycle, more things happen at 11 p.m.
11
Yeah.
p.m.
And then it's almost like just one big thing happening at like 5 p.m. Like most of it's like 11 p.m. So yun. Like 5 minutes before 11 and like mga 30 minutes after 11. So like 10:55 to 11:30 is just for K-pop. Like
And I must
questions
say,
asked.
for people, as a person working in music, parang the people working behind the scenes for comebacks must be like so tired because like 11, they have to wait till like 12 midnight to do all the activities for like a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah.
weeks instead of like just doing normal posting or something.
And like those grids, I don't think you can schedule that.
Yeah, man, the grid.
They're all gonna be posted at 11 p.m. You gotta do that manually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane. I do not recommend. But yeah, I
Monitoring the grid.
The fucking grids. That's another thing, the grids. Yeah.
favorite siya ng SM, no? Yung
Grids
grids.
impeccable.
Parang, or do other, ano din, do other.
Yeah.
A lot of groups, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
most
can,
groups do it
except
naman.
Stray Kids can't do the grid.
Why
Because
not?
They can't do the grid because one, JYP sucks.
Yeah.
And two, the members kasi post a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah,
parang-
yeah. They don't have
If- They don't have personal accounts and they don't post on Twitter. So all of their selfies and
and they don't
their
have like
enhancement.
an SM town sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like
So,
SID.
parang, I think ITZY also doesn't get to do the grid also. So
Yeah, I see nga na they have selfies pati twice. Okay, yeah, that's a JYP.
it's a JYP thing.
Kasi twice din
JYP is anti-grid. And the remaining
Yeah, they have like
Grid
selfies.
culture among,
They have like
different companies.
they have like selfies in the middle of like
Yeah.
promos, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what are
It's
you
just-
doing?
I would hate to be their community manager because sasaway ka ng idol. Uy, wag ka mag-post.
May grid.
May grid na wag ka mag-post.
Honestly, that's so true. Like sometimes I have to do that also. Parang sometimes you don't even want to bother anymore because like, it's so hard to like maintain it at the end of the day. So you only do it for one row or something.
Has to be a 9 tile.
Pero parang nauso yan sa Pilipinas for a time, but then we kind of stopped doing that.
Very like it takes a lot of
A
energy.
social media roadblock, as they call it in
Yeah, and it's-
ano ba to? FMCG brand. A
A
roadblock.
deep dive into
A deep
brands,
dive.
clients,
Brands.
and social media management. But yeah, I mean, jumping off of just being in music, I guess nagpalit din yung the way I approach music marketing and approach different styles of like how I approach my job as a music person because I've kind of adapted into the K-pop system in terms
Cycle.
yeah, like the cycles, the types of activities that you can do with your artists definitely changed from the time that I was just referring to either other Filipino artists or other Western artists. Now, of course, that's a whole new era of seeing what K-pop agencies and companies do, and even in merch, literally made my own album. Not my own. I mean, I actually had my. Thank you to my friends for making an album for me, but like,
And photo cards.
literally,
They made her own photo.
and looking like this, literally looking like this, because of K-pop. But then definitely, I think a discussion point we wanted to talk about is how intense or how much like how much more invested we were earlier on, or even just in 2020 in general versus now na
Yeah.
medyo we've kind of di naman watered down, but like other things just came up in life that didn't really allow for us to be as like on top of it as we would like to.
Actually, it makes me kind of sad. Like when I think about early 2020 us, how how this was our whole lives. Like, how did we have the time for that? Kasi now people just, I don't know. Yun nga, I guess like life and work, just everyone's a bit busier now than we were last year. And also, kasi din naman, it's been a while na din since we've been here. Parang pang ilang comeback na to this year. So it's true na parang it's really not, sadly, it's not as exciting, parang, at least for me, as it was before, like, for example, Mia Zone. Pero, I don't know. I think it's still fun.
It's still fun.
It's just, nakakamiss lang yung nostalgia.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like a year ago.
I know. That's what the pandemic does to me. I think that it's been a lifetime ago.
Yeah, which is completely valid in pandemic years. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, last year was 5 years ago for me.
We were different people.
Yeah, I'm literally not who I was. Like, the July, me from July, not the same person. Like, from this July.
And
I
also,
think
go Carms.
for me, it's like since our last like meeting
Yeah.
on this podcast, parang NCT was like the third group I stand, and at that point I was standing four groups. At this point, I'm standing like, I mean, like I'm following, I like maybe 11.
Oh my
So
god.
like, it's just that
You're
it's not.
queen.
It's just that I had to spread the love a little. So
Mhm.
parang I wasn't able to pay attention to NCT as much as I would have if this comeback was happening last year. As much as we did like during Resonance, because it was such
Yeah.
a big
Oh my
thing.
god.
So relatively
Yeah.
early in my K-pop life. So
I feel the
like
same thing.
the hype isn't the same. The hype super isn't the same. Also because in the last few months I got into not new groups, but I was getting
groups.
into other groups.
Yeah.
So parang natatabunan, sorry 127, but
I know.
natabunan siya.
Parang this is gonna be sad pala, a sad podcast.
But then I feel the same kasi parang like for me kasi iba talaga yung the impact of like the NCT 2020 announcement. Like it really was like, oh my god. And then
Everyone
this-
went
it was
wild.
like
Oh my God.
we also like no one knew that Wavy
No one was
gonna be
expecting it.
included pa, diba? The whole Wavy thing and like the two
Yeah.
members. So like that one, like at that point I had been standing like other groups na rin, especially like 17 and I think Stray Kids, but 17 more. And parang I followed 17's comeback while Resonance was happening, but that took like talagang backseat like for me.
Was Home Run the same time as Resonance?
Yeah, it came out the same day as From Home. I
Wait, it's
remember
been
so well.
since home run na rin?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because
I
17 has
remember.
had Sever Us.
Yeah, has had,
Second
like-
comeback na nila this
Yeah, but like
year.
kasi nga NCT 2020 was so big. I just feel like
Sila yung
Nothing
like
will compare.
tinabunan.
right,
Nothing
like
will
nothing will
compare.
compare with the whole
2020.
like the whole promotion cycle and like the excitement of promotion cycle. Like nothing talaga. So parang for me, like everything NCT related since then is just kind of like alright.
It pales
sure,
in
it's a comeback.
comparison.
It was
Kasi
watered
like-
down since then.
Because even like on diba, like on Instagram, like on K-pop journal Instagram, like iba talaga yung energy like when
Yeah.
NCT 2020 like
NCT
dropped talaga.
2020. Talaga, can I just say, like even now, when I think about
Explosion.
NCT 2020, parang I'm always on the verge of tears. Parang I get so emotional. It's so stupid, but I get so emotional when I think of that.
Not stupid.
Not
Na, like
stupid.
sometimes I can't watch. My sister makes fun of me for this, but like kunyari, we play kasi YouTube on the background a lot in our parang TV room downstairs. And then when some NCT 2020 music video plays, I'm like, can we skip? I can't watch that. Kasi honestly, parang wala talaga ako sa mental state. I get too emotional when I see NCT 2020. So,
I for one have not listened to From
Oh
Home
my gosh.
since
It
December.
was a time. I recently listened to it because my friend was asking me about NCT. So syempre, I'm like, don't watch Sticker. Watch this. Oh my God!
Wala.
there, the hot take's gonna start na pala. Ito yung opinion.
Sorry. I sent her the From Home vocal. Ano yun? Yung rearranged version.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Parang,
That
I
was
really
a
wanted-
moment.
And then I really, really wanted her to watch. I made her watch. That was the Mama, the Mama
crying.
2020 crying video in the background, and
Oh my God.
and she was like, "Magaling pala vocals nila," and I'm like, "Yeah, bitch."
From Home.
Can I curse?
I call that From
Sorry.
Home Crimes Against Humanity version.
Oh my gosh.
Cry. And then I ended up watching the
have
Beyond Live. I ended up watching the Beyond Live, as in, I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
diba?
this was really a time.
Yeah.
The excitement of
Iba
people
talaga yung
replacing
excitement.
Taeyong in that band.
Yeah, it's like, who's gonna be?
Alright.
Tapos mag-isa lang si Ten.
Then it was all. Oh my god! Like a really funny tweet just related. A really funny tweet I saw related to that. It's like, parang this fan like essentially thanking the members who took like who did the Taeyong
Taeyong's parts.
and then they also thanked Taeyong for appearing on like the screen or something.
Very does.
Oh,
Must have been so
funny.
hard for him.
Yeah, probably.
I felt really bad for Taeyong though, like being
I
the
know.
leader, and then it's such a monumental NCT 2020 like
But they can't. They need him for everything, so he can't be injured. Like he has to get better.
But at least the other members.
Yeah, that was
The other babies
that was
got to
nice,
shine.
man.
Yeah.
That was so nice. I remember having a meltdown.
Ayun.
Shan.
Yeah.
I was really wondering who would
7
do.
cents ba yun?
Shotter did 7.
Yeah.
Songchan did no boss because they didn't do volcano. That was like the worst thing about that.
I was really wondering who would do Baby Don't Stop. Pero screen.
because
Screen
no
na lang.
one can do it.
No.
That's just like fact. No one can do it. Only Taeyong can do it.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a NCT 2020 na lang
Throwback.
pala.
Yeah.
It's the same topic as last year.
Sorry. May bagong comeback pala.
Yeah, I guess we should head there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, to people tuning in, like we're talking about NCT 127. That was our like throwback
Preamble.
#nostalgia preamble segment where we talked about the past year's events. I mean, they did have a Japanese comeback. When was that? March?
They kept postponing that. That was
Feb.
Q1.
Loveholic, which wasn't. I mean, I wasn't.
I don't remember what it. I don't
They
recall
released-
what happened.
They released First Love
I really
127. Yeah.
Yeah, First Love was too good, and then it kind of just like okay,
What? I
Loveholic.
really like
What?
Gimme.
I like that also.
I really like the Japanese album actually.
The album's nice, but like that's
I
my
really
thing.
liked it.
I don't get to visit it as much, so I don't remember what it sounds.
First Love's really good though.
Love
That's the
is-
best. One of their best B-sides.
Loveholic's fine. I like Chica Bom Bom,
Yeah, Chicken Bomb was nice.
but
Chita Pon Pon.
parang nagpa-miss sila for a while. How long was that? We only
Because
had
there was a major drought. And Dream
did,
nagpa-miss sila because
Of
Hetchan and
Dream.
Mark had to do.
Yeah.
technically only missed 7 of them because 2 of them were in Dream.
Yeah.
Overworked until now, until the end of the year.
May Super M song.
Super M pa.
May Phil Super M promo pa si
Ano,
Mark.
Grabe.
Mark, magpahinga ka na muna.
2021 pa apparently. Don't
May
know
NCT
what's
2021.
I also heard, yeah.
happening. It's literally November next month.
It's like
In a few
when,
days.
I'm just like
in a week. Well, when will this air? Baka November.
No, this is airing tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
well,
sticker, guys. That's the
Anyway, sticker!
um,
Okay na.
yeah. So
When
anyway,
did sticker come out? September?
September 7th.
17. It's
Yeah.
been a month, and we just had our repackaged version favorite just a few days ago. I guess yun nga, just to start that conversation, we kind of missed them, and it was kind of fun seeing. The first time we saw them again after a long while was the song "Save," which we all
I like
like.
that.
Wow, we really missed them.
I was so
like that.
confused with the release of Save.
It was random. It was parang
Yeah.
medyo out of
Super random.
nowhere.
And it was around the same time that they came out with t-shirts.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I
was
really
like-
missed 127 at that point. I was like, yes, give me all the crumbs that you can.
I really like that song though. The first
Yeah, it grew on me. You save. Madami-dami pa parts ni Johnny, my boy.
Yeah, but actually, yeah. I think if anything, save the sticker like Johnny writes siya.
I know, thank God.
That's one.
So yeah, I mean sticker. What do we think of
I
sticker in
liked
general?
it.
Alam mo, okay. Ako, first, because I remember it was a really busy work day when sticker dropped. So parang pinos ko lang yung life ko for a second to watch it. And I was like, oh, this is really good. Like, kasi me, I usually, title tracks take a while to grow on me. But sticker, I liked from the first listen. And then,
He's an early
nagulat na lang
adopter.
ako. And then, I'm not sure what you guys' opinions are, but nagulat na lang ako na after that, when I was looking through TikTok, apparently everyone hated it.
Really?
Ayan, I see Carm's raising her hand. So,
Wait. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't hate it. So can I talk first? I don't
Go,
hate
go,
it.
go,
I don't
go.
have much to say. I just parang I mean the usual title track reaction, like not just like the NCT, but like in general, when you're hearing something for the first time, you're like, oh, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, overload.
Like I mean,
What are these sounds?
like any K-pop music video, like not just the sounds, like they usually like really like ang daming yung visuals, like they just like the transitions are always like crazy. So you're just like, okay, what am I listening to? What am I supposed to be watching? Ganyan. You had like, I don't know, like a rodeo or whatever sticker, and then but I liked it. Like I feel like next level, because diba SM, like their releases are in like they're not like hindi siya vacuum eh. They're all like connected or whatever.
Because we are in Kwangya.
We're in
And
Kwangya.
because and because the newer SM groups are like doing like really super like I wouldn't say like super experimental naman. They're still pretty familiar, right? But like they're going crazy with the production and stuff like that. Parang Next Level prepared me for it. You know what I mean? Because like Next Level
That's
came
true.
out before Sticker, diba?
Yeah.
And everyone was like jarred by the song, like
drop.
literal song change. So I was parang, and I felt like Sticker nga was milder than that. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that I expected that. I guess like I didn't expect
I was
that
expecting
exactly.
it to be noisier.
Right? Parang,
Yeah.
wow, parang the girls outdid you with this one. And deserved. Like, but yeah, super, like, first listen, I like Sticker.
Yeah, kasi parang the main difference is, like what I said, it's not as noisy than the usual 127 track. And gusto ko na mas, parang even though it still is, parang that kind of song,
Noise music.
maraming vocal
Yeah, the
elements
vocal.
that aren't usually there in title
Right.
tracks.
But like,
Which are
their behind pa was like, super tail-centric song, which is like,
All the
Flavor.
growls and
yeah,
the
super,
bass. Oh my
super
God.
galing. Ang ganda
The
ng
Haitian
music.
growl.
The vocals talaga. The
If
vocals,
anything, it's truly tail time.
really.
Tail time.
It is
It has
truly.
been,
It has
it
been.
is so
It is
hard.
truly. Even his Raiden song was so good.
Oh, that was really good.
Obsessed
Super.
with that. But anyway, my opinion on Sticker.
Wait, si Cholo na. I want to save Carmen.
Let's head to that road, and I'm kind of like in the middle. Yeah, definitely. When I heard Sticker, I was like, "What is this?" I mean, I kind of understand that. I think I was telling everyone this. Na I get where they're coming from. We just heard the track videos or the track songs, which were Dreamer and like
Typical behavior.
what Road Trip and
Love Road
Lemonade.
Trip.
And that was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, these are bops, these are good. And then parang coming from Lemonade, na parang, oh, this feels like a title track if they wanted it to become a title track. And then Sticker came and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but it's not something I hate. But like there's just something really like different about it. And parang it took a while for me to like really get into it, I think. But now I'm really just like, I think I was telling Carms this na parang, okay, yeah, I feel like I grew into it eventually. But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like it's really NCT 127's like vision or like goal to have all these experimental type songs and put those out as the titles and not be like on the same, I guess, sound with everyone else that's putting out songs. Kasi parang, it's very highly competitive nowadays and, it's hard to stick out. And when you have these weird, what the hell are these sounds in your songs and then you grow to like them. And then parang I guess that was a point because if it would have been the safe choice to go with Lemonade as the title track, but they didn't. And it's like still a pretty good track anyway. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Sticker. And then the visuals are really good naman eh.
I have a counter take.
Go.
No, I just feel like no, it's because it's their vision like in music. Diba, meron silang, they have like a plan. I guess like they have their own like vision for like I
For
would say
SM.
NCT and SPA especially. Actually, NCT 127.
Uh-huh.
Like sa
More than Dream.
sound-wise.
More than Dream.
Sound-wise, diba? Kasi may brand din ng sound yung Dream. But it's like, because I also stand other groups, diba? And like, there are naman groups that do like noisy shit then.
Stray Kids.
Right? Stray Kids, like,
Stray Kids.
right?
Kings of Noise. Yeah.
I really like Thunderous, by the way. Tapos parang, basta may iba lang na direction. Like, for example, I'm a huge, like, Tomorrow by Together simp. Tapos, meron din silang very, 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 very cohesive, like, vision for their music, I feel. And don't even get me started with 17, but 17 also. So parang, I don't know if it's more like, well, siguro, yeah, they want to be disruptive or whatever. But it's also like their set sound na, like even before naman, like for example, Superhuman, right? Like, diba, it was pretty like, yeah. And it's already like their brand to do that.
Yeah.
And it's not
Be
like there's no
different.
one. It's not like there's no one else doing it anyway. I just feel like they're one of the more popular ones doing it. Parang ganun. And it's like I'm just really like interrogating the SM narrative. These are very good at like they're very good at like putting out like that narrative. I read that because I read a book for my thesis about like SM's like narrative with Girls' Generation. So parang medyo like when SM says something that or parang when someone says that SM started something, I'm like, did they really or did they just say they did? So yeah,
Hot take.
but then it's part of the whole mythology.
Culture. Yeah.
Of what SM is.
Yeah,
For
It's
me,
the Kwangya historical.
the history of Kwangya. But like from like with Cholo, I was anticipating Sticker a lot. As in, I watched the track videos drop, and I was
I wanted to
obsessed.
be surprised.
As in, I was obsessed with Lemonade. I was like, bakit, like, why isn't Lemonade the title track? And then I heard the teaser for Sticker, and I'm like, okay, I can get into this. Like, I'm excited. Sticker. The came out, it is that one like sound file of the creaky whistling that like I could. Yeah, I was like, I could not stand it. I was like, I would be obsessed with this song if I can take the file and remove the damn.
Do it on SoundCloud. You can do it.
I was like,
diba I said kanina na everyone on TikTok
do it.
hated it?
I could.
It's because
not.
of that, apparently.
I
Which,
could
honestly, I
not.
didn't catch the first listen even. I didn't think much of the flute. Pero
But
I love the edits of that on TikTok.
Flute is my favorite part.
Oh my God.
I could not stand it. And for me, it was like, I was talking to, aside from Cholo, parang same thoughts, so parang Lemonade is title track worthy, but it's only 127 that could get away with a title track that is Sticker.
And
But then you're like,
Win 10
Because they're
shows.
127, because they're 127, and because they're under SM.
but
Like,
then
they can get away with all these wins.
Yeah.
Just
they
because.
already did it with like the punch non-stop behavior. Remember, everyone was like, non-stop should have been the
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Exactly. It's true.
Which is funny because diba sasabihin nila, but that would have been predictable. But now we're all predicting that they wouldn't use that because
Yeah.
it's predictable.
But remember when Punch came out and they read a comment? I keep listening to
I
Punch.
really love punch.
I keep listening to Punch,
really
but I don't know what it sounds like. And they read, I think Mark read it out loud. And then everyone was like, oh, okay. But now I'm learning to appreciate Sticker after listening to Favorite.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Natalbogan yung dislike ni Carm sa Sticker.
I
Basically.
don't hate Sticker. It's
song
just that
like naman.
I haven't sat on Favorite long enough. It's only been out for like a few days. But like, I think it's also something that has been going on with K-pop title tracks in general. Because I noticed it ever since. I'm also a Monbebe, so I like Monsta X. So when Gambler came out, it felt like 4 different songs. And I low-key felt bad because I was like, this is the first Monsta X title track I wasn't sure about. And it was the first title track that a member produced, which was Juhan. So I was like, do I just not like how Juhan produces songs? But then Gambler eventually grew on me. But then I think with Next Level, even with Loco
and Mafia in the Morning with ITZY. Parang title tracks have a tendency to be like, I don't know if the word is disjointed or they sound like too many different songs at once. Or it's like a new trend in like title tracks because other songs naman don't. Other title tracks sound more cohesive. I'm a multi, so I like listen to everything that comes out. But
Maybe
there are
sorry.
certain songs, there are certain title tracks that can get away with or that have the parang leniency to be more experimental just because the groups are a bit bigger than others.
Yeah, because they have fans who
We'll stream it
they
no
have
matter
fans who
what.
will fight you if you say you hate it.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's really like more of it's being revived into this generation of K-pop because, diba, one of the iconic songs that did that was "I Got a Boy," which was really like so many songs also into one song, and that parang I guess may revival of that type of title track.
More is more, yung ano nila.
Yeah, na parang okay, let's bring you through this roller coaster ride of in one song. Like Janelle was mentioning earlier, next level nga, 'di ba? Medyo jarring nga yung sa middle part na biglang beat drop and then
Novice
back to-
calling.
yeah, and then now it's kind of the same, I guess.
Yeah.
But there's this one of the first ever like K-pop deep dives, quote unquote, which isn't really deep. It's explained on Netflix. It's a K-pop episode, and they kind of like broke down the way "I Got a Boy" was produced by Girls' Generation. So and that's
It's an SM thing. An SM
it really
thing.
is an SM thing.
I'm gonna put air quotes because
But yeah, maybe somebody else before Girls' Generation did it nga. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, localizing that conversation, it's also the thing that I felt when we were listening to the demo of "What" by SB19. I was like, what the hell is happening here? Like,
what?
diba, parang it was literally what?
Yeah.
What is happening? Mapapa-what ka na lang yung line ko pa nga eh. Because it's like it goes around so many places, but I was like, oh, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to pull their "I Got a Boy" moment and make it into this song. And you know what? It became talked about on social media and everything, and kind of literally raised the flag of the Philippines. And congrats.
Literally, what a what?
Literally, what I want. And yeah, congrats to SB19 for
What a
being
what.
nominated for the favorite Southeast Asian act at the MTV VMA 2020, EMA rather, 2020. So that's a huge deal.
Wow.
Please vote for them
Congrats.
before November 15th, I think.
Wow.
I think you can vote multiple times a day if you want to. So
Cool.
represent the Philippines and vote SB19 at the MTV EMAs 2021. Back to the conversation on sticker.
Brown.
Raise the watawat, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yan.
Yun. Back to sticker and favorite. Yeah, go Carms. What else were you saying?
Oh, what was I say? No, okay. So I listened to it right before we got on this call. Parang I listened to sticker and favorite. I like sticker more than favorite. Even if I love the video. I'm a twihard. I love.
Oh my god.
love vampires.
You are the market.
I am the market for the music video. I'm not so sure about the song.
I like it too.
I like the song.
I super get the intention with sticker, and I super get the Kwangya universe, the SM
Yeah.
universe, because
Yeah.
I mean it's super work. Like we saw next it was really aespa versus aespa on Inkigayo, or was
Yeah.
that music?
Yeah, it was aespa versus aespa.
It was aespa versus aespa Savage, and parang Next Level came out early this year, and it's been charting. It's always been like nominated on the music show. So parang it's a model that works, or a structure that works. And I'm sure 127 is gonna have so many wins. I'm getting scared because I'm also streaming Rock With You by 17. I'm sure 127 is gonna get wins for favorite either way. But for me parang
Yeah, man, they rent
good.
like
it's a good song pero hindi ko siya type. Parang I like the B-sides pero I get why it's a title track. I get why all these songs are title
Yeah.
tracks.
yeah,
Pero
I mean,
personally,
like-
hindi ko siya
I
fave.
mean, Hindi ko siya favorite.
I like.
Favorite.
Yes. Oh my god. the pun.
Parenthesis vampire.
I love how they added vampire last
Yeah,
minute.
I was
Kasi
super
sa simula
like,
ng promos, there
Yeah.
was no parenthesis vampire anywhere.
like
There was
we all,
no allusion to vampires until like
we all knew there was gonna be vampire stuff, like when the whole like vampire monologues happened.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know the title was gonna have vampire. I was
I
really
don't
like,
think they
what?
did either. I think it was a last minute decision on their part. Na, oh, look at that.
Yeah, I think the
Parenthesis
teaser
vampire.
had just favorite, and then the video had vampire. na.
Vampire.
no, but the repack can be called as favorite, but the title track is favorite vampire.
Okay, yes.
I guess parang
Happy Halloween, I guess.
if you're a visual person, you'd refer to it as vampire because you see vampires on the video,
Mhm.
but like if you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
it's-
Did you see the meme? Was it Nature Republic that they endorsed? Tapos yung
Yung may kagat
and then parang like like it was going around no context spoiler.
Oh my God.
That's
That's
funny.
true.
Oh my god,
That's
that
kaya
was
yung
so-
Mark Stanley
That
na
was
yun.
forever ago.
I know.
Sa Pilipinas yun, di ba?
Yeah, I
Ito
think
ba
so.
yun?
I think so.
Parang, I mean, I would not think any. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds something a Pinoy NCT would do.
In this
would-
pandemic,
honestly.
write a standee instead.
Oh my gosh.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my first reaction. Was like, that's gross. Like, you could literally
Die?
not. Yeah, if not COVID, something else.
yeah.
But yeah, I like favorite. I thought yeah, parang throwback siya because like it sounded like to me like it sounded like a song that Shinier EXO would have done.
I agree.
Diba?
I agree that parang same yung energy niya.
Even sticker actually. It's very, I mean,
Chinese, I would compare, I would
like
think
the
Shiny could pull off sticker.
yeah.
especially the chorus, diba? Like
Yeah.
come on,
Vocal-wise.
on you. Yeah,
Vocal wise.
yeah.
Did you guys see
Let's
the
talk about bad love. Joke lang.
Oh my God, bad love.
I
Na-ship
know.
na yung bad love ko. I'm so excited. Share ko lang.
So good. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I really like favorite. I just thought like
the
favorite
solo
was
so good?
go throwback thing.
Go
Yes.
Ki.
Yun lang naman opinion ko sa favorite. I mean, it came out like last Monday, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not too long.
That's
I think
true.
it needs time to like marinate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ako, parang baliktad kami ni Carms, I guess. Parang,
You
I
like
do
favorite
the
more?
song, but the video is like so weird and feels so rushed. Like,
I love the video. It's so weird. Exactly. It's so weird. How is it rushed though?
I don't know, it just feels
Good.
very disjointed. Like,
Weird lang yung dance
I
break.
mean, it's
The
K-pop.
dance break just happened.
That was a beat from Navis calling moment.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be like that intense. I was like, oh, okay. So the girls outdid you again.
As they should. As they should. That's true.
Feminism.
I just feel like, you know, I don't know, with the styling and with the if I were to go full on vampire, I would have just made the whole like vampire na mga suot medyo mas-
Sorry, vampire plug. If you want to see a good vampire video, stream Drink It by the boys.
I will, you know that. No.
So, you know, I've come to accept lang talaga that this isn't my favorite, sorry, no pun intended. It's not my favorite comeback, but like, I accept,
like a bell.
I know, but
This
I
is your
accept the
favorite
fact,
counter.
it's just cause, aminin natin, the budget wasn't, parang 127 wasn't the budget from
This
the
year.
year. It deserved. They don't have
Hinabol nila eh.
Yeah.
Sobrang habol.
And even I heard then even favorites gonna have like a shorter promo period because
They're doing it for 2 weeks.
freaking 20.
November 6 lang yata.
But it happened like
Which
I
is like
think the older
full
the
album.
older the groups are, the shorter
Yeah.
their promo. Tumatanda na
Which
sila.
I think is fair. Parang yes, give all the money to Espa. Like for me,
Yeah,
personally,
same. Like
let them do their thing.
same. Give all the money
Diba?
to us. Same.
That's why it's not my favorite comeback, but I'm not that mad about it because like,
And
you know,
hindi sila-
it's okay.
they
Give chance to others naman.
they
It's
won't
fine.
have
I'll
problems.
enjoy the music either way.
They won't have problems with sales, streaming, whatever.
Yeah.
Parang
I mean, they did get a
minimal.
million pre-orders. For
Million seller pa rin sila.
See?
I mean,
My philosophy is like, even if I don't care about it, some
1 million
kid
people will.
on Twitter is gonna stream it 100 times more than me. I've watched the video once. Like, I'm so sorry. The stream sense. I've watched it once. I've listened to it on Spotify, but I've watched the video once. Cancel me. Cancel me now. Bye.
Enough computer shop streaming on your behalf.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
Oh no. I think
What
she has
happened?
power.
Oh my gosh!
She's really in her vampire era. Favorite vampire.
That's true.
era.
Oh my gosh!
Anyway, so yeah,
Vampire era. Wait, I have something that I want to talk about though.
go.
Na parang, yes, okay. We agree na sticker favorite. They're okay, but they're not our favorite. But the B-sides, however, of
I
era
love the B-side.
are some of the best 127 B-sides. Like,
In general, 127, I mean, the walang tapon
B-side.
B-sides are still Neozone for me.
yeah, that's
But
true.
the B-sides of this one, parang, they would, oh no. the,
Janelle lost power. It's fine. She'll be back though.
the B-sides for, para ba yung B-sides for favorite and for sticker? Basta the,
Yeah.
I love Lemonade so much.
Lemonade's really good. And also yung mga soft tracks nila are so good. They
Dreamer.
I love Road Trip.
Dreamer, Road Trip,
Road
and
Trip.
plus
I love
the
Road
one,
Trip.
Pilot. Pilot's one of my
But the new one
favorite.
that I love is Love on the Floor.
I love on the
That's
Floor.
I love a club song.
And it sounds like a 90s boy band like type of song.
So good. It's
Oh,
still
I was
so
gonna
good.
say it's a song that plays pagpasok mo ng XX. Pero wala nang XX, oh my god, I miss you so much. Clubbing.
But like Pilot right now has been on
Arms
repeat.
literally went
It's
from
so
her
hot.
clubbing party days in the evenings to her K-pop era.
K-pop, abangers at 11 p.m. era
From
na tayo.
XX to
Eleven-
Kwangya.
From 11 p.m. ako maalis ng bahay. To 11 p.m. nakatutok ako sa phone. Which is actually 11 p.m. in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So who knows what we'll be reacting to in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, yun nga. Parang my only qualm with the B-sides is that there's no like full ballad. Like I really loved Make Your Day and like No Longer one of my faves.
Magic Carpet Ride.
Yeah, but it's not like I don't know.
Jaehyun, can I just say, Jaehyun ate that up. He was so good in that song. Si Jaehyun.
I was just really looking for that vibe, which I didn't really get from Magic Carpet Ride, I guess.
I like Magic Carpet Ride a lot more than the Neozone ballads.
Make Your Day is just like my all-time faves, I guess.
I think people tend to forget na parang people always come for NCT na parang, oh, noise music. Parang, but like, like Mariah Carey group. Like, I'm just like, you can't come for their vocals. Just shut up. Don't. Like, just listen to From Home rearranged version from Mama 2020.
Yes, From Home is just
True.
like a moment.
No, but like Mama 2020 rearranged version, really, that's it.
Like,
Oh my god.
I think Boodie cried on that one.
I did.
I watched
I
it the other day and then I cried
The
again.
music video, I sobbed. Yung mga throwback videos nila. Oh my gosh, here we are again talking about NCT 2020. Really,
Yeah,
the highlight of
My
our lives.
Everything also was really a really good B-side.
My everything
True.
from the Beyond Live concert. Naka-white, the short line.
The short Oh no.
Still. But I think NCT has two distinct NCT 127 has two distinct a noisy sound, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So people tend
Sila
to
talaga.
yeah, they tend to forget na parang they can actually super sing.
And I
like-
guess, yeah, parang I guess this is a call for people to listen to the B-sides of K-pop
Yeah.
groups. Because, of course, to the general
Public.
public, they only know of the popular title tracks. But there's a lot of like gems in every
No, I love
parang
B-sides.
comeback.
That's how I got into K-pop because of the B-sides. Like I remember ever since like mga ayan, 2018, 2019 me, I would always say na, oh no, I can't get into K-pop kasi I can't get into the music. Eh pero kasi naman all the music that I know I knew at that time were all like, yun nga, the noise tracks, the title tracks. Pero one time na I stumbled upon a B-side that I liked, I was like, what? K-pop could sound like ganito pala? Like, legit, that's how I got into NCT. So, that's true. For the non-K-pop stans out there, B-sides can be your gateway.
And I think parang there's really going to be something for everyone. Cause like, me, I didn't really listen to as much pop music prior to my K-pop phase. But there's something for everyone in terms of like, if you're into hip-hop, there's more hip-hop leaning groups with really, really amazing rap lines, heavy production, and groups talaga that self-produce. And if you're into like band music, there's so many K-pop like idol bands that you can listen to.
Pop
As
rock
a-
with
as a-
17's new album.
Pop rock,
Oh my
like
gosh, all-time who?
from on a side, like a lot of people who would work, the same people who wrote for All Time Low are writing for 17 now. And
Yeah.
2 minus 1 sounds like a 5 seconds of summer
Two
song.
minus one.
Nice.
It does
So-
nga.
And like with as in, there is something for everyone, especially TXT's emo era. Mod Sun wrote ano yung mahabang title? OX1 Love Song, Mod Sun, who was like a Warped Tour person. So parang there's really truly something for everyone. To the people out there who have hesitancies with K-pop.
Yeah, and I mean, really, it's really like also Westerners writing a lot of this music that they
Ginagawa lang nilang Korea.
ginagawa lang nilang Korean. The only difference talaga is that
It's
it's
the language.
the language being sung, and there are English versions if you'd like to check out
Yeah.
these songs.
And there are, sometimes you don't even realize that some songs, when I was listening to Multiply by Woods. And then I was asking myself, bakit ko siya naiintindihan? Di ba? Parang, when I looked up the lyrics, the whole song was in English. Pala. I was like, oh, kaya ako pala like, that's why I feel the song so much because I understand the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, same with the recent wavy singles.
Yeah,
Wait,
they've been
and then
performing
Cholo?
in English.
low chef's
Prayer for Jalapeno. I really still hope na we get to see it one day.
Like, wavy. Oh,
Wavy, I miss them so much. Oh my gosh, happy win-win day, guys.
happy win-win.
It's 11
day.
p.m.
It's exactly midnight.
Yeah, happy win-win day.
Wala pa akong notifications. Wait, I have 2 out of the 30.
Because they didn't greet him as they do. Just kidding.
Hindi pa kasi sa China technically.
Technically, yeah, it's still 11 in
China.
Sorry, the boys just dropped their highlight medley. I will listen to it after.
Let's watch it
Oh.
after this, so I can relate.
Let's watch it
Anyway, so I guess that kind of wraps up
Yeah.
our conversation. I mean, really, it's parang like Bong Joon-ho said about subtitled movies. It's really that 1-inch difference. It's the language, and once you just listen to the music and vibe to it, and find the group that you like, it's really gonna and
Your
also
life's gonna be so much better.
find
Boy
the
group,
people-
girl group,
Yeah.
soloist. There's so many types of music out there too. What is this hair? I'm so sorry, Monsta X also dropped a preview. I'm trying to understand if that's hair or is that the hat.
And yeah, parang what do you call this? Just find a group of people who will get into
Resonate.
you,
Who
resonate with you.
because no matter what they say,
What they say.
no matter what they do,
do.
we gonna resonate. And that is the end of our show. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, definitely one of the best things about K-pop is the community that you find yourself in. Of course, there are a lot of toxic happenings around and scandals that aren't really scandals to begin with. But in general, parang alam mo yun, it's a bonding. A lot of people really bond over it. Like Carms and I we still talked before we got into K-pop, but we really like dove deep into it. I mean, and kami rin nila Boodie here and the rest of our squad. We've been stans of everything, but like, K-pop has been a glue for us also.
And especially in this pandemic, parang wala na tayong ibang kinalilibangan. Ooh, did I say that right? Parang it's become something that's accessible to everyone, and no judgment in whatever makes you happy. Hindi naman halata, pero
Also me in the background.
Also me wearing this and looking like this.
The Jongwoo peg.
The Jungwoo.
Jongwoo look.
And,
The Jongwoo look in Doyoung-soo.
and I also want to say how proud I am of Taeyong. His English is doing really well.
Oh my gosh, sobrang I melt. Sobrang gigil ako whenever he speaks English.
Salamat, Shopee.
He's the only one who said Shopee, right?
I
Yes.
know.
Mark and Johnny said Shopee.
Johnny
and I'm
said
like,
Shopee with his whole chest. My
and
God.
it's like, are you joking?
Joking. Oh my God. Shopee. Salamat, Shopee.
Salamat, Shopee.
Yeah, and yun na nga, parang it's really just something to get by on. Good vibes, a lot of good vibes, definitely. If you find the right spaces, a lot of good vibes to be had and endless content. Literally, my sister is watching more content than I am right now of NCT.
Proud.
So I'm proud that
Converted.
I've converted and passed the torch because I
The light stick, rather.
literally. Because physically I cannot watch anything as much as I used to. So I mean that's pretty much it. Any last comments? And I mean like wow, Jungwoo.
I still love 127. I'm sorry that we didn't really hype them up as much this episode like when we did last time we were
And I
all
think
together.
we're
But I still love
also
them. I just want to make that
reminiscing.
clear.
We're
Yeah.
also reminiscing from, I guess, the bigness of Resonance last
And
year.
Neozone, we were really fed with Neozone.
Neozone. Yeah.
Like
The track videos.
The
Ito
track
naman
videos.
tayo.
I'm not over the Neozone track videos.
imagine
pero-
having 11 track videos for the whole album,
Yeah.
literally. And this
And
time
I
around,
think
we
a
only
lot
had like 5 or 4.
There were 4.
Again, I repeat, the budget. We just need to accept the budget wasn't with 127 this time around, and that's okay.
And it's okay because Espa.
Espa
Because
deserves
Espa,
it.
because look at the gift that is Espa. I cannot complain.
Best in filter. Best in IG filter.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
And with that,
Anyways,
I guess
Stream Savage by Espa.
Stream Savage by Espa.
Let's-
Stream Yappy, Stream Lucid Dream.
Yappy song of the year. Just kidding. With that, I guess let's wrap up our discussion, our show with our pop stop or our pop culture recommendations for the week. And this week we'll make it K-pop themed with some
Okay.
Korean themed recommendations. And I will go first, I guess. I really like, of course, Neozone. Go listen to Neozone, a great
Neozone
album.
classic.
And again and again, NCT 2020. Great NCT things to get into. When I try to get people into NCT, which I did the same that Boodie did to me when she was like, watch all these track videos. And that's how I got into it initially. And that's what I did. I asked my sister to do. So Neozone, I guess it's a great mix kasi of a lot of
That's still my favorite album,
Album.
NCT album.
and
of all
Neozone T version, the physical album.
True.
Sorry, Carms.
That I bought from Cholo. Nawasa. I still keep it with me anyway.
Yeah, so yeah, ayun. Neozone and there's this album by DPR Live called Eat Cool. I don't know how to pronounce it. Eat Cool. It's IITE Cool. It's a really fun, groovy kind of hip hop album. It's a really fun album to listen to. If you're into like the likes of like Tom Mish, mga ganun yung vibes ng songs niya doon, which is why I really liked that album by DPR Live. So those are my 2 recommendations in the K-pop sphere. And of course, stream, again, I said this 2 weeks ago, stream Savage by Aespa because they deserve it. And
Deserve.
Kwangya Supremacy. And
Rookies of the year.
let
for
the
sure.
response be, my Navis, we love you.
That's true. Amen. Okay, I can go next. Right now, surprisingly, I've been really getting to Stacy. Kasi hindi ako mag-girl group masyado talaga. But
Love.
I love Stacy so much. I've been listening to all their songs kasi I don't have much. I've been listening to all their songs nonstop for like the past 2 weeks. But especially the popular ones, Stereotype and ASAP.
I love ASAP.
You can't go wrong with
like
those two songs.
On drugs.
Right? Parang there's something about their songs. They're crack. They're so good. They're super catchy. So I recommend Stacy. And also Key. We mentioned Key earlier. His first solo album, Bad Love. It's so good.
The packaging alone.
The album itself, the physical album, is a work of art. It's my favorite album.
That's where the SM
like
budget
physical
went.
album this year. And again, well deserved. So yun. Those are my two Janelle isn't here anymore, but I'm sure she wants everyone to stream Ataka by 17.
We rock with you.
Yeah, Rock
Rock
with you. So good.
Great song.
Rock with you.
And
So
2
good.
minus 1.
2-1, the 5 sauce song by the Americans. By the Americans of 17.
And Crush. Crush is also a good song.
I also like
Everything was so good.
Like
To you also, the first track was really good.
Stream
Like,
17.
Honestly, like 17 and the boys have really been like tempting me to like stan, but my brain cells cannot.
But
But
the thing is, those are other two big number.
yun na nga eh.
I know.
But if there's anything I learned being a multi, there will never be too little room in your heart.
Wow.
Why is that?
Oh my gosh. What about you, Carms?
My recos are actually I've been trying to get into non. I guess I feel that there's some groups that need a little bit more love than others. So I've been trying to get into smaller groups. But the things that I've been obsessed. My new favorite obsessed track is a B-side by Gravity. I hated Gas Pedal. Their title track was Gas Pedal, and literally if parang lahat ng titles nila is about motor. I don't know
That's
why.
the concept.
Their concept motor.
Kwangya.
But then their B-side, Gravity's B-side that they've been promoting is Veni Vidi Vici, and it's really good. So there's a special video out on their YouTube channel. But two other things would be Raiden. Raiden is like a producer
I
at
forgot.
SM.
But true.
So Raiden has a wavy
His
a
song
wavy
with Xiao
feature
Jun
with
is so
Xiao
good.
Jun, and then a song with Tail, which is really good as well. But then my favorite song from like the EP is Side Effect with Mion from Idol. I've been getting into girl groups also, especially the baby girls, the 4th gen ones. I love them. I wish I was that young.
I know, right? We're
I wish
so
I was that young, but Side Effect by with Raiden and Mion. And then my favorite, siguro part of my album of the years would be, I'm also trying to get into soloists, pero Woods has been my favorite, like, true soloist. I mean, he came from other groups. He was an X1 and other groups before, but his Only Lovers Left is so good, and like, he is a self-produced all-rounder, idol, rap, sing, produce instruments. So check out Woods if you haven't. So those are my recos.
And Janelle says via chat.
Oh, ayun. She message.
She
Still
says
in question.
Tomorrow and Together Frost music video just
Tomorrow,
came out.
bye
And
together.
it's one of Tomorrow by Together pala. It's one of her faves from their album this year. So Stan TXT from Janelle. And yeah, speaking of small groups, I want to take this opportunity to also promote On and Off, ONF. They're really good also.
I love what was my favorite song by them?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So
That was
good.
their first win ever.
Deserve as they deserve. And like their recent comeback is called Popping, also really fun.
Poppin'.
Except that one line which had a grammatical error. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, we did not talk about my biggest pet peeve pala sa sticker. Is yung "You will gotta be only one." I love this drama. Like, Jaehyun, what was the point of living in America for 4 years?
I want some milk.
My gosh. Okay, anyway. Okay, good thing I remembered that.
Also, sorry, last Rako is actually one of my albums of the year has got to be Golden Child. Small, like,
Did they
every
who won
they
Kingdom?
have not. Oh no, Kingdom. Stray Kids won Kingdom. The Boys won Road to Kingdom. But Justice pa rin, mag-iisang taon na, Justice for eliminating Golden Child because they played live violin on Road to Kingdom for Wannabe. I'm not a Goldenist. I don't even know their names. But their discography, I only know Bowman. But their discography is I love all their I love all their title tracks, but especially this last repack. They did units for their B-sides and they did a music video for every unit. And parang I don't know their names, but I could really appreciate each song and parang how there's like a rap line, they're more vocal ballad-leaning members, and then even their title tracks, Dara and Rapapam, super good. And then there's one English song, if you guys like Disney Channel, there's one English song there called Bottom of the Ocean that sounds like a Disney Channel original movie. So as I mentioned, there's really something for everyone.
Yes, that's true.
You're not gonna run out of K-pop ever.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, so I guess that's it. I mean, yeah, ONF, great music. And side kwento lang. I was fortunate enough to get a signed CD, and I got like one of my ONF like biases. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what it feels. So thank you, Sony Music Korea, for that.
Work!
Yeah, and ano pa ba? Yeah, I guess one last K-pop because we don't really get to talk about K-pop much. I was listening to I Can't Stop Me, the album, one of my favorite Twice, if my only favorite Twice album in like as a whole album. Listen to that as well. I think there was a song meant for Little Mix or
The song that
Jade wrote, right?
Jade helped write.
Yeah, it's on that album.
Ooh, interesting.
And Jess Glynn din yata, I think. So yeah.
So we see a lot of Western people sinking their teeth into K-pop also. Kahit backstage or behind.
And Dua Lipa yata has one with Twice also, right?
Is it Twice?
I think it was Twice, yeah.
Group. Oh, sorry, I also like Luna.
We're just going on and on.
Sorry, I'm looking at the playlist kasi.
My playlist.
For the baby girl, actually Luna debuted a while back, but Hula Hoop is a T-pop version, really good. And then I really like Purple Kiss also. I love Zombie by Purple Kiss. I'm looking at my playlist. Zombie by Purple Kiss, and I guess this is more K-R&B, but Lihai? Lihi? I don't know how you say her name. But
I've been seeing her ads.
Lihai, her whole album, don't even know what the title of the album is. But her whole album, the most recent one, especially Savior with B.I., the visuals for that music video are immaculate. Like, amazing. Parang naging reco show na lang to. Sorry, NCT Wonders!
It's all just like, okay, let's talk about our favorite NCT comebacks and not really this comeback. But with that ends our show this week and our back to the Kwangya-verse edition of Popcorn. And I'm sure there's gonna be more Kwangya surprises to come within the last 2 months of the year. Who knows? There's rumors of NCT 2021.
It's confirmed, not rumors.
It was confirmed in the press con with Lisa Man.
Ayun,
Yeah.
confirmed, and SM Universe, tama ba?
I'm not sure about the universe, Maren, but I don't even know kung ano ibabato
Who
nila sa
knows?
atin.
Kwangya.
Kwangya.
We'll just have a whole Kwangya.
Most of EXO isn't even here.
Well, we'll see what the fight against the Black Mamba will bring out in everyone in the coming months. So we will probably be back with another K-pop episode sometime when we need to save Kwangya. And speaking of saving universes, we have 3 days left until the last day of registration for
Wow,
voting.
that segue.
I love that.
So go and register if you haven't
Register.
yet. Take a day off your job because we need it as much as we have K-pop. And thank you to the K-pop fans who have been fighting misinformation as well online. A lot of good work being done over there, as they should, because they have the power and the numbers to do
I
that.
know.
And the time!
Actually, the time, most importantly. So yeah, last 2 days to vote once you're listening to this. October
To
30th.
register to
To
vote.
register rather. And that's happening October 30th. So I hope you do your part and for the better of this country, so we can get out of our homes and into Korea to watch K-pop.
Concert.
Yun pala yung reason.
That's our end goal.
Para magka-concert na tayo dito.
Dito.
Yes, correct.
Para magka-concert na tayo dito.
Yeah, so that pretty much ends our show. Thank you so much, Carms and Boods. And of course, Janelle.
Janelle. Wait, this happened din pala when we watched Sticker. Remember?
Right.
The viewing party was Janelle and Aliyah when Sticker came out. And Janelle also left kasi din siya, nagka-power outage problem din siya.
So, thanks,
gosh.
Janelle.
Thank you, Janelle.
Wherever you are.
On here on our show. And of course, our previous episodes, go check out our NCT 2020 episode from last year. It's on all our episodes are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you stream your podcasts. Of course, we're here on radyo-katipunan 87.9 FM every week. Thanks to the RK fam for all the support. They do have a concert coming up on the 30th as well, I believe, and that is called Ave Maria. So go check out their page for more details on that show, which is a benefit concert for a beneficiary. I think it's for a home for the aged, if I believe correctly. So go check that out on the Radyo Katipunan page. There are more details there. And of course, thank you for listening, and we will see you all next time. My Navis, we love you.
We love you.
Thanks, and see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
This is your stop for all things pop. Catch our all-around pop culture geek, Cholo Sediaren, as he throws in some dose of what's poppin' and what's hot in the pop culture scene here on Popcorn. Munch in with us every Thursdays from 4 to 6, only here on radyo-katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo